how's it going? Well, something a little bit different this time. I've been invited once again by my friends at Rybrook McLaren, not to drive anything this time, but to come and have a look at something new. As you probably know, recently launched was the new McLaren 720S, and Rybrook, my friends who are the local McLaren Birmingham dealer, have just got theirs in stock. So they said, hey, why don't you come down and have a look? So let's go and have a look. Hi Vic. There it is. And luckily for moral support, I've been joined by Ben. Hello Ben.
Hello John.
What do you think of the McLaren, Ben? What do you think of the 720S?
I quite like it. It looks a lot more in theme with the 570s.
Yes. 570, 720. So there's some cool things about the car. Now, the first thing is, as you're looking at the door, you're kind of wondering, how the hell do I get in? Because there's no sort of like hidden, obvious button. You basically rest your hand on the inside and it just pops, which is quite nice.
Inside of where?
Exactly.
You got it? Yeah.
It's quite a nice feel. So the big difference, of course, between the 570 is the fact that you've got the opening doors at the top as well, so the door actually cuts into the roof, which is quite a nice feature. Because of course with supercars, not that people like us generally care, you often find yourself having to clamber in, but with this thing,
you can juke some hazard your way and you won't hit your head.
Exactly. Are you going to demonstrate that for us, Ben?
Yeah, you can.
So there we go. Didn't even nearly hit your head there, Ben. Again, you've got everything just in the right place. They've kept the brilliant little mini iPad style touchscreen super duper thing. I'm just going to press buttons, assuming it turns on. I think it's in some sort of display mode.
It's in the swooshy.
It's in
mode.
swoosh McLaren mode, which means we can't play with things.
Launch.
What's that button there?
I think it's this one. Launch. Definitely that one.
Oh right. That's
there you go.
Wow. Okay, got it.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a bit over the top.
It was a bit.
Like,
so you press that. So that does have.
it reminds me a bit of like one of those old flip out DVD player head units.
Yeah, like on the M3s. I'll just press that. I'm not going to put my foot on the brake. Sounds like we were crash landing.
Sounds like something dramatic's going to happen.
It did, didn't it? So this is what so look, I'm going to press this button again and watch this. There. That is a cool driving display.
Ah, so you
see what I mean? So I bet that becomes a rev. You got mile per hour.
call McLaren.
Tacho. That's cool. Oh, there we go. There's the infotainment system as well. So we'll go to the home screen. Navigation. What else can we play with?
Has it got Snake?
Aero. Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Why has no one done that?
Well, because you'd crash and die.
Well, no, because it's securely mounted in the dash, so you're allowed to.
I don't think that's how the rules work. There we go. The wheel itself is actually very nice.
You sound surprised. The wheel in this top-of-the-range McLaren is actually quite nice.
It's actually a nice car.
I like the stalk.
Yep, stalks are nice. Very sort of thin and
I like the fact that everything is bespoke in these cars. It's not like
you won't see
older supercars or...
You won't see that in a Ford Focus.
No.
And you won't see these in a Nissan Micra.
No.
Or even a GTR.
Well, or anything.
Or anything, exactly. Yeah. So I've been joined very kindly by Ian from McLaren Birmingham, or Rybrook?
Brand manager at McLaren Birmingham.
Perfect. So Ian is the best person to ask lots of questions about the beautiful 720S. I guess firstly, it's just establishing the car itself. This is we've just had a brief chat off camera. This is following on from the 650 range, is that right?
This is a replacement to the 650S Coupe.
And what would you say, I'm guessing you're ingrained entirely into McLaren, so you're going to know, especially being that you sell them, you know all the ins and outs, the best things, the best sales points from them. What would you say has advanced in this particular model, in the 720, from that previous range? What's got so much better?
As you might imagine, everything.
Good.
They haven't
Good
left
answer.
any stone unturned. The aerodynamics of the car have clearly shaped the way the car has been designed. They're using the air in a very clever way. They've increased the downforce on it. They've increased the performance of it. Behind here you've got the low temperature radiators, and these they feed air into the low temperature radiators. It comes out as hot air here, so it's pushed out from the side of the wheel. Wherever there is a wheel in a housing, it always creates a build-up of air pressure.
Of course.
And that air has to go somewhere. And in 720S, it actually goes up there and comes out here. And it comes out as very much cleaner air. It's therefore less disturbing to the airflow of the car.
Excellent.
Of course, you've got this big air intake here, which disappears inside the door. And that is taking clean air into the engine.
Oh, amazing.
We've also got another air inlet under there, which is taking air to the radiator. And we've got a further vent down here, which again is carrying heat away from the engine.
Amazing. So as aerodynamics go, that's a pretty...
Yes, when you see the...
pretty revolutionary, really, isn't it? Lots of cars have, you can see a lot of supercars and hypercars of late have developed a lot of very strong aero systems, but this is all, rather than just being about downforce, this is function of, it's engineering function, isn't it? Taking heat away from things. And
what McLaren wanted to do, they wanted they wanted to get rid of the side air intakes.
Right.
And it was, how do you cool a car that produces 720 horsepower without side air intakes? And this is the idea that they've come up with. It's a really groundbreaking design. When you see the car in the flesh, you can actually sort of see it. It doesn't come across in the pictures necessarily in the same way, but it's quite striking when you see it. It's a really novel design.
Definitely, and that's one thing I said a lot on my Instagram feeds and social media feeds from Geneva, was the car was getting a fairly mixed reception, I think it's fair to say, from photos from journalists at Geneva. And then I was there at Geneva and I was uploading pictures going, these pictures still don't do it justice, because it is just such a striking car. In the flesh, this thing is fantastic.
I would agree that's overwhelmingly the feedback that we've got. When people see it in the metal, then they love it.
do a burnout.
Didn't do a burnout, which is a shame.
No launch control.
Not even obnoxious crackles and pops as it left the showroom. But that's it. That is the 720S. Hope you enjoyed the little run through. Thanks for watching. It's only a short video this time, and hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought, comments and subscribe things and notify things and all that jazz. And yeah, see you soon. Say bye, Danny.
Bye, Ben.